Guys, it's Sarah, and I am here today to make my first layout using the June Not Just for Boys Kit Club premium kit, and I'm super excited for this one because when I saw this paper here with the shutters on it, I knew exactly what layout I was going to make, and that is this layout about the streets of Savannah. So my best friend and I took a little weekend trip to Savannah, Georgia, back in 2000. Oh gosh, was it 2018? Yeah, I think so. In 2018, and I'm making a scrapbook about that. So I do have like a special album for that one going on, and I wanted to go ahead and make a page for this one. So these shutter doors definitely reminded me of walking down like around the houses in downtown Savannah, and they are just so beautiful. So what I did was I went ahead and I cut off kind of like a little bottom portion of that. So I have some that are, cut a little bit in half, and then I have that yellow one that is full, and I kind of use that yellow one for my my guideline for how much I was going to cut off because I wanted that full one there. And then I'm using this paper that is kind of like a ledger almost background, and it has some embellishments on the side of it, and I'm going to use that for my full background, and then I'm just going to add that layer of shutter doors on the bottom. And I have these two pictures here that are in the streets of Savannah. So, one has definitely a row of houses, and then one is more focusing on the trees that line the streets. They are so beautiful. We walked around in downtown Savannah all weekend, and it was just absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous city. So, I'm going to use those two pictures here. And one of them I cut down to a 4x4 just to kind of give myself more room to play with as far as embellishments go, because the 4x6 took up a little bit too much room. And then the other one is a horizontal, a vertical 4x6. So I'm going to use both of those. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put my pictures down. I'm going to kind of line them up here. And I'm going to use some of this ribbon that came in the kit here, and I am going to attach that kind of along the bottom, almost like a washi tape would, but it's going to overlap a little bit on the bottom, just to kind of give it a little bit of a grounding place and a place to land, if you will, between that and the shutters there, just because it looks a little bit like it's kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to use my tiny attacher and attach that. And then for my title, I'm going to use the thickers that came in the kit here. I absolutely love these. These are beautiful. And I'm going to spell out the word Savannah. And then I am going to add a little bit more to that title as well, using some October afternoon mini market stickers that I am falling back in love with. I have a lot of those to use, and so I'm going to find one that has a really good coordinating color, and I'm going to help my title with that. So I'm going to end up using these here, which are kind of a craft and black. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my quick dry adhesive to put down my thickers here so that they stay in place permanently. And then I will use these mini markets to add to it. So my full title is going to be Streets of Savannah. So I'm just going to use these here. I really love these mini markets. And October Afternoon no longer makes scrapbooking supplies. So I was really sad when that happened. But these mini markets, I have a stack of them. So I've been using them a lot more lately, and they've been really nice. So when I'm actually completely out of them, I'm going to be really sad because you can't get them anymore. Okay, so I'm going to use a couple of these chipboard pieces from the kit here, and I used that really large geotag and then this little label here that says in the neighborhood, and I'm going to layer that over some of the doors there. And then I'm going to use this really large floral. So I was looking at it and I was like, is that going to work? And then I put it down. I said, yeah, it is. Like, it covers up a little bit of that awkward space there, and it doesn't cover up enough of anything else that, everything is still visible. So I really like the way that ends up looking. And then I'm going to use a stamp here, one of the stamps from the kit, and I believe, which one do I end up using? I'm going to have to stamp it to see because I can't read it from here. I think it says explore new places. Let's see. I'm using my black VersaFine ink. Yeah, Explore New Places there. And I put that right above the die cut there. And then I just use a little scrap piece of paper to stamp off to do that. And now I'm going to use this Nuvo. Actually, I'm going to do my journaling first. That's important. But then I'm going to play around with the Nuvo drops. I've never used those before, but I've seen people use them, so I know how to use them. You kind of squirt it down just like enamel dots, but I'm going to do a little test here just to kind of get the feel for how quickly it comes out and stuff and how much I need to put on. So I'm going to do that in 3 different areas here, and then I have to lay this layout flat to dry for a couple of days so that they completely dry up, especially since I live in a humid place. It takes a little bit longer, so it's currently drying. So I was having to be very careful, but I really, really love the way that this turned out. I love the shutter doors. I think it just really adds that feel for it, and I think it came out really nicely. I'm really pleased with it. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will leave a link down below to these kits if you want to check them out for yourself, and I will see you again soon. Bye.